Hey, what's up everybody? It's Richy here, and we are back on Richy's World in 2017 with a ton of awesome stuff planned. Now, I don't know if you saw it on the World Tour, but I have been building and working on this base. To reduce lag, I got rid of all the item frames on this item sorter and replaced them with blocks. I don't think it looks quite as good, but if I looked over here, I was getting like 60 frames per second, which the normal is around 100, and at certain points it was dipping below 30 in my base, which is really, really something that I did not want. Of course, now that I say it, we're getting a frame rate drop, just so that the world can be sarcastic and be mad at me, but it was really, really bad. And now that we've got rid of all of them, I've seen a significant performance increase. And besides, I think it's kind of cool to have different blocks representing everything in the chest instead of item frames, even if the item frames had silly names. Over here, we also added in all of these leaves and spiffed this thing up a bit, and started working on this second platform up here, as well as putting some slime on this side, just to say, hey, there's a slime farm here, and it generates slime. I think at some point, I want to, like, make an opening where you can see, like, the whole half of the slime farm, and then just coat the whole thing in glass, so I can stand an AFK somewhere in my base and watch it work, because that is really, really something I love. And so today, what I want to do is, first of all, get myself a new set of, like, 100% best possible diamond armor. And I have been preparing for this. I have been AFKing, and not AFKing, I've been mining and trading, and got myself plenty of emeralds for enchanted books, and also plenty of diamonds. We also need to upgrade this bow all the way. And now it's actually, like, super rare to have a bow like this, because in the new update, you can't have infinity and mending together. So this bow is the absolute last of its kind, which is going to make me nervous, because I don't want to lose it. I might, if I have time, build a new pick and retire this one. Not because it's bad. I mean, it has mending. It lasts forever. But this pick is the oldest item we have on this world. No, the second oldest. We have one that's older than it, but it's scary old, and I haven't lost it yet, luckily, but I have the feeling that I might. So first we'll make armor, then if we have time, we'll go on a quest to find llamas and see if we can finish this inner tube of my base today. Just add a few more platforms, decorate the thing up a little bit more, throw some leaves and fence posts around, and we will be done with this inner platform. That's not to say we're done with the base. On all of these different segments here, we're going to be adding little farms and little things, but from the standpoint of standing right here in the middle of our base, looking up, all of the walls will be done, and that will mean it's going to look a lot better, especially from up there. But before we do anything, I am going to jog over to my bed, take a nap, and I'll see you in the morning. Now, very, very soon, I want to get working on building either a massive passive mob farm or just some sort of regular cow farm, because first of all, our main source of food is chicken, which isn't great. Golden carrots is the best, but steak is considerably better than chicken. And also, see these books here? We only have 19 books to use for making this armor, and the reason for that is that books require leather to craft, and we have a massive lack of leather on this world, as well as wool. We could really use a ton of wool. I don't think I've used that at all in my world. So we could build some minor farms up on a platform in here, and then work on the passive mob farm sometime. The other thing I want to get running is an AFK wither skeleton farm, with an automated method to kill wither, so I can just sit down and get me tons and tons of beacons for this world, and also an AFK gold farm, which if you've seen those, they are amazing. And I forgot lapis. Okay, so the first order of business is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mending books to cover everything and all of our armor. Please unlock. Please unlock. Please unlock. There we go. So we can buy 3 more mending books from this guy. It's kind of annoying that we have to scroll all the way down, but 1, 2, 3 mending books. There we go. And now we can put that on all of our armor, though I don't want to do it quite yet, because I want to enchant to see if we can get anything. There's Thorns 3. We're going to be... I don't know how much we're going to be using that, but I will waste some emeralds on that book. And what else do we have? Looting, evil zombie. We're going to grab looting because we're also making a sword, so... Man, this is going to be expensive. It's not that it's like a good enchantment even, it's just that everything's randomized. Let's buy 1 more of those. Oh, all my poor emeralds have gone away. And that is going to be it for now. My first priority is getting Depth Strider and Feather Falling Boots, which I guarantee you will not happen. Oh my gosh. I don't have enough levels. Well, ladies and gentlefish, we are going on a trip to the only other place in my world with an enchanter, which happens to be a completely badass XP farm. Alright guys, you're gonna be proud of me this time. I was on my way to the Endermen XP Farm, just walking along. The second I go into the nether, there's this thing on my world where I have tremendous lag, because my render distance is set very far out. It takes a while for the chunks to load in. And while I was walking along, having this tremendous lag, 3 or 4 frames per second, fresh out of the portal, I hear the hit sound, and I can't see anything, because I'm lagging like crazy. I hear the hit sound, and all of a sudden, Richy died from a magma cube. Right over there, in that fiery area, right over there. And when I died, I mean, I didn't lose my pick. I didn't lose my diamonds. I didn't lose my emeralds, or at least all of them, I think. But you know what I lost? The one item I lost. The only mending infinity bow in this world. A bow that cannot be crafted again, even in survival, because you can no longer have mending and infinity together. When I said even in survival, I meant even in creative. You just can't craft the bow. Which sucks. And there's no way to get that back. Thank you, lag. But, I mean, I guess it's not the worst thing that could have happened. Honestly, I would rather have to deal with... Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to repair my bow. I'm gonna have to either repair my bow or carry a supply of arrows on me. And you know, it's really funny that mending and infinity are incompatible in even creative mode, which I tested, because, like, nothing is generally incompatible in creative mode. You can literally enchant any item. I could, like, put sharpness and punch on this diamond right here, and the game wouldn't blink. So it's interesting that I could still have it when I logged in and updated from another version, but nothing else really happened. There's a new enchantment for sword I want to check out, if I can get it, called Sweeping Edge, which basically makes your swipe. I think it gives it more range, and it gives it more power, which could be useful for this little farm. Let's see what would happen if we enchanted this. Looting 2... Okay, so now, wham, 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 Alright, so we are going to take a gamble here. We're going to make Depth Strider 3, Fire Protection 3, Unbreaking 3 boots. That is good. That is better than I could have expected. Let's see if we can get Feather Falling anywhere here. No. So, I think I'm going to take the gamble, make a new pair of boots, and see if I can get Feather Falling on those, and then combine the two. And that's what we want right there. Unbreaking 3, Feather Falling 4, Protection 3. But I think on these boots we're going to go Fire Protection, because that's something that's very useful. So, if we smash these together, we get Fire Protection 3, Unbreaking 3, Depth Strider 3, and Feather Falling 4. So we need more Fire Protection, but as of now, those boots are boot-iful. Get it, boot-iful. No, you don't get it? Fine. Be that way. Alright, so I suppose now we can take a gamble with our helmet and put Blast Protection 4 on it. That's not great. It will need two more enchantments to work right. And, those enchantments do not necessarily come easy. I might try to make another helmet. We're running out of room very quickly because all of these ender pearls are getting in my way. And, you know what I can do for the boots to make them even crazier? Let's add Thorns 3, if we can, to these things. And then, once we add one more, fire protection, they will be done and, like, truly maxed out. Okay, so for a chest plate, we're just gonna buy Protection 3, which comes with Unbreaking 3. That's not that bad. Let's throw some Mending on it. And then let's throw some Thorns 3 on it. And let's call it the Shiny Spiky... the Shiny Spiky Armor thingy. I am very creative with my names in this world, and so that needs more protection, but it's mostly finished. This right here needs more fire protection, but it's mostly finished. And let's see what we can get on the sword next. Alright, fine, I'll invest in Sharpness 4 on the sword, and it gives us Sweeping Edge 3, but not Unbreaking or Mending, which I would have wanted. Okay, we need Looting 3. We need a new anvil. And guess what? We don't have one. Alright guys, we are almost there. I went back, I got a new anvil, I did some work, and we have our first piece of armor done. It has Protection 4, Unbreaking 3, Mending, and Thorns 3, and is a nice, decent chest plate. Now, from there, I'm losing out on a lot of XP. I don't want that to despawn, so let's bring it over here while we talk. I have a helmet that is almost complete because I found a bit of an old helmet I can mash together with the new one. So we have Blast Protection and Unbreaking 3, and that is going to turn into Blast Protection, Unbreaking 3, Aqua Affinity, and Respiration 3. From there, we need a Thorns 3 book and a Mending book. I can't afford that, but once we do that, we will have our ultimate helmet all finished up. And boom! That is everything. It has blast protection resistance, you can breathe underwater and see underwater better with it. And also it has thorns, which means whenever you get punched by anyone, it does damage to them. And I believe our full armor set is going to do thorns damage to anyone stupid enough to stand in our way. And luckily, these iron boots are very close to broken, so by the end of this episode, hopefully, we'll have a slot for my brand new Ender Menders. Alright guys, This is it. Let's get fire protection 3 on those boots. We didn't get anything else, but that doesn't matter because we smashed these together. And our final boots, the final piece of our armor, are complete. And after, seriously, like over a month, our armor is fixed and ready once again. We have a complete set once again, and we will no longer take stupid damage from fire and arrows and explosions and anything hitting us. But, there is one more thing we need to make that I don't think we have the materials for here. And if I'm right, which I may or may not be, we have to go No. Oh, no wonder I couldn't build this thing, because it's weird as all heck, but... Okay, shield, banner shield. Looks pretty. It doesn't look as good as it did as a full-size banner, but it's still completely awesome. And the awesome thing about this is that now shields are far better than they used to be. When we first had our old shield, it blocked a little bit of the damage. This baby now blocks 100% of the damage. If we hold this in front of a creeper and it blows up, we are safe. Which is a little overpowered and a lot amazing. So I'm going to throw all this stuff into my sorting system, and we are going to end today with one last quest. I know we have 3 things that still need work: our shield, our sword, and most definitely our bow, which actually is not an infinity bow, so we're going to need lots and lots of arrows for that. And we now have our fireworks, which means we can fly our elytra anywhere we could want to. And I dropped my ender pearls. It doesn't matter. We'll do that later. Anyway, I'll drop my diamonds here. And you know what? Let me get a lead, because we are going on a quest to find llamas. All right, are you guys ready? Because this is going to be quite possibly the awesomest flight that I have ever taken. This is so insanely, absurdly overpowered. Now, I hear, and it's just something I heard, but I hear that llamas like to spawn in the extreme hills biome, which could possibly be what I just landed. And press F3 really quick. And the biome is extreme hills plus. Beautiful. So I'm gonna take a look around here. I'm gonna see if there are any beautiful llama creatures in the distance. And when I find one, I'll get back to you. Oh my, it's so beautiful here. I've never been here before in my life. And unfortunately, this land appears somewhat llama-less for the time being, which sort of bums me out because, I don't know, they're cool. They're creatures I was really looking forward to finding. But unfortunately, it seems that we're going to have to find them in the next episode. I hope I'm going in the right direction. Should I just say that again? Because I should probably be home by now. Beacon, take me home to the beautiful land of Richy's world. Let all those crazy chunks render in. And unfortunately, guys, I think this is going to be about it for today. So if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Give me all your llama catching tips down in the description, and I really hope you liked this episode. And, I mean, we just crafted armor, but it was something that really, really needed to be done. And if all goes well, we should have a lot more progress on the base when we come back. So, until the next time, this has been Richy. It is late. I am tired. I'm going to bed. And I'm out. I'll see ya.